Hello, welcome back to part 7 of me rambling and reading off of lines of dialogue. Get this let's get this done. And last episode our character finally got to talk to Yuri, or Yuri wanted to talk to us, I guess. Never mind. I'm pretty sure he didn't reveal everything. Not yet. And I'm kinda scared on how that's gonna turn out. That's not true. Teachers teach, but even they still learn. Well, then again, there are also not good teachers. Like the ones that think they seem to know everything. But anyway. She misses him. That's not a bad thing. She's definitely dreaming right now. Like, that's not true. I You're saying what Natsuki did a few episodes ago was not something a friend would do, or Monika's expressing her concern? Sayori even? So you're saying they're not your friends? That makes no sense. Hmm? Okay. Uh, I wish she fell right asleep after she finished talking to the main character, or... Actually, I guess we'll find out in a little bit. Yeah, this book is stupid. These books are stupid. He should kill them all. I mean, aside from the friends thing. I guess that's going to be her development later, I guess. Once we finally get around to the part. Now, that's assuming I know what... I'm suspecting what could happen, but I have no idea what's going to happen in the future after the full release happens. Hmm. See, I don't see myself saying that, but unless I... what would I say instead? Let me look back. To be fair, warm bread is kind of softer than burnt. I do like softer breakfasts that aren't burnt and hard to eat. Let us sleep in. We don't need to go for a while. How early is it in the morning? Then again, maybe it's not that big of a deal. We still have a couple hours, I think. Kinda helps, but it's not that important. I heard lunch is more important than breakfast, though breakfast does get me moving nowadays, but I don't understand though, to some extent, because back then I used to go without breakfast at times. But yeah, some days I just could not function without it, and I've had breakfast I've had breakfasts ever since I started my... Actually, I don't even remember when I started having breakfast every day. Never mind. Something wrong, Yuri? It's almost as if it went inside your heart for a bit and thought to yourself, you have no friends, sort of thing. Ah. Oh, she can't be much worse than you. I don't even know this one. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't see any begging. Okay, what? For some reason I can't function. I mean, then again, I have seen others where if she doesn't get her morning coffee, yeah, she's probably worse. Okay, got it. I wouldn't have come up with that. I probably would just say it outright. I probably would say it outright, so like... Same way you don't get your morning coffee. Like that. Oh. Jeez, Yuri, calm down. Okay, and this... Okay, I can understand... No, I actually don't understand. Do I? Oh, she notices, I think. Yeah, I'm surprised too. I thought my fridge would be empty at this point. Oh, there goes all of my food. I am not skilled in that sort of talk. What? But why would... You know what, it doesn't matter. Why would... That doesn't make any sense for someone claiming to be antisocial. He seems to know what he's doing. Yeah. Not really. How much food did you take? Figured. Sayori's lunch rush is gonna make us wait late. We better get moving. What is it? Okay, calm down. mean, I sorta get it, but at the same time, I'm not sure how to think about this. I think she's just having a bad morning, is what I would say, but it may be more than that. No, it's just the huh, that's a first. They're your friends, of course. And yeah, you did sort of snap at them. I have a bad tendency to bottle things up. Sometimes I I'm not sure how to deal with this problem exactly. I mean, usually to distress, I use yeah, rest can help, I guess, and something like this tends to help, I guess. But never mind. So you have friends? Yeah, you guys are gonna be late by the sounds of things. Yeah. Finally. Oh, context. This really does seem like a fight, but it isn't. Ah! Yeah, a little overdone. Snap. Um, language. Oh, wait. Okay, let me get this straight, then. He like at the other end of the. Was he like guarding that the other goal, and he somehow kicked it that far to the other goal, but missed and almost hit an audience? Okay, yeah, you need to go that. I'm not that. I'm not that good. I mean, I've played soccer, or I assume it. Okay, let me get this straight. Then they're playing soccer, right? Isn't okay? If they're in Japan, sort of, then that means isn't that like football, or is that a London thing? Understood. Understood. So it's been a few years since he actually did it. Okay, that. Huh, wouldn't that make it easier to resist? Never mind. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Yeah, company can help with that. That's not how it works. I don't know what lies they were told when they were younger about a very special person coming along and fixing everything, but it doesn't work like that. Hmm. Wait, just how skilled is Mark at this sport? I mean, the fact that it took two guys to take her down, I bet uh the fact that she was if she was supposedly distracted here, okay, maybe. But then again, if it took two boys to take her down, yeah, those boys should be ashamed of themselves, rather. But never mind. Okay, what do you want? Hello, Marka. I, what? I just you losing on. Oh, wait, it was dodgeball. Oh, then why did he kick it? Aren't you supposed to catch it? Uh, never mind. What? See that boy just eliminate the star athletes and dodgeball? This sounds so exaggerated. Yes, I saw all of that. highly unusual for you. I think they misspelled that, but anyway. What can I say? Okay, I'm confused. I don't know how to sort this out. This does not sound like me. And your point is... Good. Good, but you're also exaggerating a bit. They still play dodgeball? Man, I'm jealous. I never got to play dodgeball in years. I was so bad at it. If I just had enough sense to my younger self to exercise, maybe I could have done better. But I'll never get that chance ever again. Like I said, I didn't say. And I don't believe in luck. They were poorly trained. Okay, where you gain at, Marker? That's disgusting. Dodgeball is fun, but also a pain in the rear. I am not looking to play with them. Wait, he misunderstood that as... That's... If you mean taking them out on a date, that's not how it... Yeah, I mean, yeah, that and... Okay, I don't know what the heck I'm saying here. There's nothing to like. There's nothing to like about me anyway. Besides, no woman's really caught my eye. If that's what you're trying to this is awkward. Besides, I got the literature club to worry about. It seems so. Or maybe I'm not. He's not. Meanwhile, I'm totally aware. But they need to stop. Am I? But... What? Why are you talking to me exactly? What are you aiming to get out of me? I've been putting on a grumpy face this whole time. So you've been watching my face for 10 straight minutes. Figured. How do you know that? But, yeah, sort of. Surprisingly, yeah, I did. But it's not that. I've just had a lot going on lately. A whole lot of questions, but not enough answers. Like, why are you talking to me? I'm sure you noticed I'm not the best at being social. Something I can definitely relate with. Even as a kid, honestly, I found it easier to connect better with adults and learn from them rather than other kids. Other kids I couldn't help but get mad at. So imagine some stupidity about a soulmate, which isn't right. I guess you could call it. That's not how it works. But of course he doesn't know that yet. Yeah, it's definitely silly. Not that I ever really believed it. So he doesn't believe it? Maybe I should go back and read these. It doesn't matter. A foolish person. Wait, so he doesn't even know? What if he met Yuri that long ago and they both talked about it, but somehow they both forgot? Now that's just a theory, I don't know what they're going with for all of this. It might have been my mother, poor woman. No. But if she's meant to help me with all my problems, she'd have to be good at some socializing, right? Not necessarily. She'd have to be someone charismatic who looks out for her No, not really. I'd rather say someone with humility, but also... No, the fact that you're looking for someone charismatic is, concerning. Or have them herself. Someone who's everything I'm not. But if that's the case, then wouldn't that make you feel unworthy? Because that's the sort of feeling I get. I know you're talking about yourself. Shut up, Monica. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get why people just do stuff like that. Are you sure he doesn't know what he's doing? You're rude if that's what you are. Like I said, I'm not sure if I believe in any of that anyways. It's just... I mean, you sound like you do. It's been on my mind recently. Remember you. Yeah. I mean, it should be pretty obvious. Yeah. You're a lot more sharper than I thought. How in the world did you remember that? I guess that begs the question, how in the world did she catch on to that? No one just catches on to things like that. For me personally, I tend not to say their names unless I am trying to get their attention, or or I'm just ready to accept that they're there, I guess. Other times I avoid saying people's names, and besides, I have somewhat of a small fear that I will say their name wrong and it'll sound like a bad word on accident. I don't know if it's just me that gets that. Yeah. Hey, have you been thinking about that all this time? No, what I would ask is, where in the world did you get your detective skills? I would not. Oh, then again, if they used to be a friend or if they used to be friends for a small time, then yeah, it would be a little concerning. That's very concerning. A psychiatrist? I wonder how much manipulation's going on in your home then. No, reading people and their social habits, that's behavioral science, not psychology. Behavioral science is a real science, psychology is not. Ah, so that's why. You're a profiler now, that's... I mean... You're good at it, at least. No, I don't need to know that. I don't want to know that. I don't care. Wait, that's her father? Ah, he's at his vacation home, is that it? It's a wonder he didn't show up. Yeah, they usually don't. It's always about money to them. Even if they claim to care, the fact is they take on a manipulative job, so without doing they get a lot of money with very little work to do. I mean, you don't even have to do much, you just have to know how to talk, and that's pretty much how you succeed as one. They don't care about you. Wait, isn't his dad supposed to be like a... Huh. That makes me wonder how bad, how much worse things are than at his home. Your dad would make quick friends with my dad. No, not really. They sound alike. My father was always expecting the best of me. That's not a bad thing, is it? And expecting me to be the son he wanted, not whomever I wanted to be. Okay, that's somewhat fair. Yeah, except you're both like better than everybody else. I wonder why parents aren't that caring towards their own children. Okay, in the main character's case, his dad doesn't seem to care much about him at all. Or maybe he does in his own twisted way, but never mind. Duty calls. Yeah, decent talk. Goodbye. Right. If only you knew. Yeah, likewise. Thanks. Yeah, it's almost as if she's not right there. But actually, again. Switching perspectives away, it's not even been an hour. Princess, we've arrived. I haven't rode a horse in years. Yeah, they're doing something, I guess. They're not... This isn't... what's happening at the school sort of thing. Are you alright, milady? This is so cringe, I don't talk like this. Do I? Because it's safe and out of the way. Where'd you expect me to take you? Oh, that was fast. The next kingdom over is the next target over. The world will be overrun with monsters. I'd be putting you right in harm's way. Ma'am, to be fair, the king gave me strict orders to keep you safe, and I intend to keep true to my word. Which is why he wasn't chosen to protect you. I don't even know who that is. I was. Time to accept that, princess. Okay, I'm not. That's so cringe. Reminds me that one time in public school where I said that and I feel so embarrassed thinking about it. Well, if he gets himself Black Knight armor, maybe. Okay, no, probably not. Which is why he wanted you out of the castle that badly. He knew he wasn't gonna make it. It's only a matter of time until the city is taken. We're pretty much on our own. Perhaps, but I'm not unstoppable. Okay, Yuri. Even if the other kingdom did agree to send troops over, we'd have no way of getting there in the first place. Every possible route will get us killed before we get there. Infested by more monsters. They blocked off any path we could have taken. Okay, quick question. Why not just go another way instead of... Actually, wait a sec, no, that's not how this story is going, is it? Brave as you are, even you can't fight off an entire horde to clear the way. Considering Fire Emblem logic, yeah, you could. Oh, you mean what I intend to do? And I'm gonna stab my sword into the ground and make it look intimidating while I listen. Not a bad plan. At least we don't have to do the bloodshed. So you want my opinion now? How do you know the goblins won't just... I mean, the monsters, screw this stupidity. Yeah, they'll have to attack if we want them to lure... if we want them to be lured over. I mean, perhaps this is more of a gamble than a good plan. I'm not a skilled writer. I mean, but then again, what if I did continue after my younger years? Maybe. Yeah, which is why you get a shield or two on your backs. I do? Where? And if I recall correctly, the Black Knight didn't have a tower shield. His armor was pretty much like no damage most of the time. That doesn't make sense. And not to mention, his personal weapon gave him like +5 defense. You said that's a total magic fantasy, blah blah. Oh, screw the... Screw this. I thought that meant the knight and princess would get together by the end, but I'm really not seeing it. I mean, despite called character development, Miles. Yeah, but the moral values are totally different. It that doesn't necessarily mean anything. The moral values. I think I said. Yeah, but at the same time, I understand his concerns. Is it? I don't know. I just don't see them getting along. I mean, people have gotten along with worse, I suppose. The knight doesn't even like her. I doubt he'd stick around without his promise to the king. I mean, not necessarily. Perhaps. This story sucks. If I were to write it, it would have been epic. No, it wouldn't be. Okay, fair. But he won't. Right? My problem with romance stuff in general, based on what I've been told, it's mainly selfish focused. What what they want rather than what's best. Don't put no, you did something. Wait a sec, what? What was she saying? Thank you for explaining. Don't apologize, you did nothing wrong. Thank you for explaining that to me, sort of. Besides, what did I tell you about stopping just as things get interesting? Exactly. Oh, this track. This is like the remastered version of that song. I'm surprised they didn't play it earlier. I thought I remembered it earlier, but okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. I bet he's about my height. And knowing Yuri's canonical height, she's a bit smaller than I thought. But anyway. He needs a small haircut. It, otherwise it's going to get too long and that'll be bad. Ah! Hey, red dots. Why are there red? They might have messed up here, maybe. Or is that like a camera focus sort of thing? I tend to be easier to read in person, but anyway. Oh, so that's his eye color. Okay, I remember now. I just thought I saw a different angle somewhere else where it was somewhat green, but then again, never mind. That's alright. I was just wondering if you're ready to turn the page. It's kind of ironic since that was in the original game. It was Yuri turning us if we were ready to turn the page, but now it's being turned on her. I find that brilliant. You sure? Alright. Yeah, I can't read that quickly. Unless it's a story I don't care for much, then... actually, I don't know. Are you sure? You look surprised. I mean, sometimes I read quickly, it depends on the story, but if it's something complex or something I know I need to pay attention to, then yeah, I tend to read slowly. Yeah, I can't read that fast. If we're talking about that fast, sort of reading... great. What's gonna happen now? Of course. Thank you for letting me know. I'm on my way. Sorry, we need to go reading here for a bit. I'll be back. Isn't it obvious? Yeah, absolutely destroyed the competition. Yeah, likely because she knows. Maybe. Actually, no, it's probably... I mean, obviously she doesn't know the whole story, but still. You know, I kind of learned on what that method was a few months ago, and I might have accidentally done such at times where I didn't really intend to, but at the same time, it did really sound like that. Okay, maybe I did. I've done it before. To feel special? Right. Uh, um, what? Oh dear. Oh no. Don't pull out the knife, please do not. You don't want to get expelled now, do you? I mean, yeah, we can't exactly see that scary look yet. Of course. Right. Uh, Natsuki, don't push it. A million is a bit much, but and why would I want to raise them to be edgy, quote unquote? Shut up. Oh, now she's mad. It's only been like a day. Jeez, that's a few days into his club. I only want to burn it to the ground. I meant to say that earlier with that fancy book they were reading, but anyway. Uh, Yuri, stop. Don't. Okay. Yeah, get a little backbone. That'll do you some character development. Just don't get physical with her. Actually, verbally, we'll have to be... Okay, yeah, I gotta stop here. Well, until next time.